whatever y'all want to say, let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. Like, and this was we young. I'm probably 12, 13 maybe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like it's 9 of us down there. We all doing something that we probably ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it was like those, and he'll have his book, The Daily Bread. Ain't that the name of it?
That's the prayer book. That one.
Ayala Van Zandt.
Ayala Van Zandt.
She wrote like 7 of them.
Well, it's one that go by the days.
Daily thoughts.
I got it at home, but I can't think of the name. But it go day by day, every day of the year. January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd. Cool. So it'd be like certain days. He might be something he read that morning, because it's something you read in the morning, like to get you started. Mm-hmm. So he'll read that to us, or he'll read. It was all kind of stuff he read, just from driving the bus on his break. He eat his lunch and he read a book.
Yeah, we did like Malcolm X and just all kinds of stuff. Of books.
Like, but it was cool because he would like listen to listen to this thing, because we heard it in Tupac.
Yeah.
And it kind of turned him on to Tupac. Like, we used to be 5-6 deep in a Nissan Maxima. 1986. 1989 on 3-blade Momos with a system in the back.
I don't even know what a Momo is.
The rims, they the rims.
Oh.
Yeah. But like, he'll take us to Saints, pick us up. Like, he wanted us to even know, like.
Yeah.
But that was and it was a stick shift too. He riding with all us kids in the car. Like, them things like make a big difference in life. Like, just because, like, I don't know. I remember seeing my daddy drop people off and make sure they get in the house. That's how I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And you lead by example.
Ain't nobody at the door.
He's showing you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
football practice, football games.
Yeah.
Saints, the whole 9 yards. I just tried to make sure that it was a positive role model.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And then it'd be funny because, like, everybody drove the bus. Like, we went to Kirkwood, but Beaumont, Vashon, like, all them kids, like, they get on the Grand. My daddy driving the Grand. So they might not know that's my daddy. Right? And we end up meeting in some format, and they end up in the basement like, dang, that's Mr. Bruce on the bus. Man, we was finna gang banging, whatever. We was finna fight. He stopped the bus, and you be like, dang. like in the real way though, like.
Yeah.
And then later on, he'll tell you about it in his own way whenever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the perfect example of a man like that I know of. You know.
It is to have a safe space. It's not often that men take over, that role. Right. And then some of the ones that I know that did, they just ran out and got a wife and kind of dumped the kids off, for lack of a better word. Had them raised, and it's something. Did you ever marry or?
I really made the decision not to marry until they got up and gone.
That's so awesome.
I just really didn't want to bring anybody in over them.
Yeah.
So the whole time, once they moved out, what I'm saying, grown or whatever.
Was you sliding off and dipping off little girlfriends back in the
I ain't gay.
I did not. You too fly. You were way too fly. I would have never thought that.
Yeah, but I will say that I never spent a night away from home. Of course, I had company. But, they.
What was her name? Miss Lisa? What we name her? Miss Lisa?
Yeah, it was overall a good ride. They grew up to be some pretty good kids. And, I think a lot of the kids in the neighborhood, I think I had an impact on their lives just because it was a place they could come and not worry about whatever. Just a safe space.
And be unduly influenced. When did you move to St. Louis?
I moved there when I was 12, actually. Yeah, I was raised in Arkansas. My great-great-grandmother, she passed away. I moved here with my mother and sisters. And
what brought y'all here? Was it like you had people here, or I always ask people from the South how they get here?
Right. Well, my grandmother lived here. My great-great-grandmother, who had land in Arkansas, when she retired, she moved back to Arkansas. And coming up, I was a sickly kid. I had like triple pneumonia, which in 1949 was not treatable like it is today. So I ended up with my great-great-grandmother and lived with her until I passed. But my mother and grandmother lived here in St. Louis. So when she passed away, I moved here with my mother, grandmother, and sisters.
Where you go to high school?
Vashon.
Vashon. Oh, Vashon. Which Vashon?
Well, not the old Vashon.
Not the old Vashon. That's what my
one
mom
on
and them went to.
Right, not the one on what's that, Forest Park or Cleve.
It used to be interned in the Harris Stowe.
Right,
and then,
right, exactly. Yeah.
So you went to the second Vashon.
Yeah, the one on the factory, they called it back then.
Ah, okay.
Because it looked like a factory. Yeah, the old Vashon.
That's the old Vashon. I went to summer school there.
You really? That old Vashon was still there when you
The
was
one on
coming up?
Grand. When it was on Grand.
Yeah.
I went to summer school there.
Really?
Yeah, it's on St. Louis Avenue.
That was probably my worst summer schools. Really.
I bet. What you doing in summer school anyway?
I never really. I don't know. I got bored with school. I was smart, but
Yeah.
I didn't know I was smart. I was
You
so
weren't
smart I was
challenged.
stupid.
Yeah, that's what.
No, I was just really. I was just so smart. I was stupid. Like I go to class and I learn and stuff, and I do good the beginning, but then it's like it got boring, and I wouldn't go to class.
Because you wasn't challenged.
I started doing other stuff.
Yeah.
I was more naive than anything.
Did you whip him?
A few times, not a
Really?
whole lot. Yeah.
Oh boy! I've always said when you get them when they this tall, you don't have to fight them when they
Right,
get
right,
when
exactly.
they get large.
No, after they got up in age.
Yeah, I ain't
About the
spanked
most
my
I do
kids
is
since they was 6.
Punch them in the chest or something.
Yeah.
We were real
Every
daddy.
day.
My husband used to do that to
Yeah,
our
but-
kids. Our boy.
That make more sense though. I mean, like I don't know, like even as a dad now,
Yeah.
like
no.
it's like I really don't want to whoop my, cause I don't know, it don't feel right like it. I mean, I know what they feel like, but at the same time, for me, nah. But I'll hit them in their chest real quick. Either it's gonna be fingertips, you get a little older,
He
might
did
get a
that,
couple
and he
of
used to
knuckles.
thump him in the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them thumps, boy. Them thumps. No, if you take them when they're that young, then by the time they get to be a certain age,
Right.
it's not even
Right. Well, if you
necessary.
don't get to them young, I mean,
Yeah.
once they become young men, it just
They
becomes a
gonna wanna fight
man-to-man
you.
challenge.
yeah.
I don't know, but like growing up for me was like we knew responsibility super early. You know what I mean? Like by him driving the bus, everybody on the bus knew him.
Oh yeah.
So like any bus we had to get on or we got on, he knew we got on the bus. You want to put it right here so
Where
it
do
ain't
I
right in
want
your
to put
face?
it right there so it's not in my face? Do it go like this?
No, it go that way. Actually.
It does. Okay. Well,
It's
okay.
going
There. We ain't used to being all here like this on this side. When this his space, that's my space. We is over here winging it, America.
Yeah,
that's what we
we
doing.
are.
We over here with Daddy. He doing.
Turn up for the team, you know. Is this an iPhone?
I don't know what it is. So in your spare time, sir, what are the things that you like to do?
I just retired, so I'm just enjoying not doing anything right now.
Oh, I can't wait.
But I'll figure something out. But right now, it's just, doing a little reading, doing a little walking, not a whole lot of anything, just taking life easy.
You watch sports? Are you a sports fan?
I'm not a sports fan.
My daddy wasn't either.
No,
My daddy wasn't either.
no, I'm not really.
Do you fish?
No.
I went fishing this morning. It was
Really?
wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really did.
Really? I did it when I was super young, and I thought it was dumb. Cause it's just quiet, ain't nothing to
Right,
do. You don't have the patience, and then you got to sit there and wait on the fish to go. I didn't have the patience. Now
I heard that's the best part though.
when you get to be our age, it's the best part.
Right.
when you're
young,
little,
it's boring.
it's not. But I mean, now, if you caught fish, it'd be called catching.
What's
We
happening,
fishing.
King?
What's up?
Jay Ali in the
Hey.
building.
What's up?
The team showing up. Everybody
We
had
trying to
business to
figure
take
it
care of
out.
today. As a matter of fact, Dave doing the video.
A music video.
Yeah, Dave doing the video. Beans on his way.
So
Jay
highfalutin.
What's going on, King? How you doing? You looking fresh as usual.
She ain't coming for you, is she?
Ah, you like that line? That's my dad, Bruce Williams.
This
That's
is
Jay
Daddy.
Ali.
He's so
Nice to meet
sweet.
you,
How
yeah.
are you?
We're from Metro.
He's
Right,
shaking my
right,
hand
right.
today. We don't hug no more. Gone. We ain't cool no more. I thought we don't go together no more. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like it was just man. All dude was he even to this day like he'd just hit you. he'll send like messages, right? Like our whole life, it's always been like, even when it came to religion, right? Like he made sure he taught it to us first before the world taught it to. Like that's the way I see it, and the way my memory strikes me, right? Like we had a Quran in the crib, we had a Bible in the crib, and he'll talk about these things. Like we start playing chess young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it was just us being curious, and then he'll, this move this way, this, and it was something about those lessons that it's like. And then as you get older, like just he'll send you messages, like, and it might be a quote, like, you know, I always got some slick stuff to say, but it be coming from all dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I don't even, he never sent me this one, but because of him, I search for him on my own too. It's I'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the warrior. I mean, than a gardener in the war. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's the truth though. And even like my little brother posted something today, but I've read it too. But it just talk about how men that don't need a lot of people. Look at that. Look at that. I just said my little brother.
I know.
Right, but like it be those little things to where you don't gotta have a whole lot of friends. Like I don't need nobody to tell me out.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it be funny because like. It turned me off sometimes, like depending on the people. Like, you know, people I may meet, people I may know, and it's like everything that they do it for the ground.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
They lack substance.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
substance.
what, like really, like what make you feel like you need that you know what I'm saying?
Because they didn't have somebody pay attention to them in the way that he did. Because those little things that he did were life lessons. At that moment, they were just, you know, you all sitting and chat. No, I'm teaching you how to play chess. Chess is life. I mean, it's life. And you got to make certain moves in such a way. And so he was teaching you that without him cramming like the lesson down your throat, without the lecture, without the,
I mean, you still, like I was the kid
force.
That when he get in that place, I don't got nothing to say.
That's respect too.
Well, no, I just don't got nothing to say. Like I shut off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like it's funny because like I bet he was like, this boy don't be listening for nothing. I heard everything though that he's saying.
It soaks in.
You just don't know what to do.
And then when that time comes in your life, that's when it pops. That's when the lesson pops into your mind, and you be thinking, "Damn, I sound like my daddy."
Yeah, just planting seeds actually.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Look at
So
you.
So like from just from when I was born till now, right? And watching the way the world changed, like underneath your feet. Okay. Right, like how much more difficult or the same did it feel to you raising us, and then the way you was raised? Like not comparing, but you know, just like the obstacles that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it was probably just like me raising you as the way you raise your kids. I mean, technology probably played the biggest part. You know, that's the biggest change, and that's probably my biggest challenge is technology today. I mean, it's just, you know, when I came up, you know, I mean, it was real simple. You know,
rewriting the arithmetic.
Rotary phone.
Yeah, 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Probably wasn't even a phone half the time.
No, well, coming up young, it wasn't a phone. I mean, we got a phone, you know, when I moved here, but I was in Arkansas. You know, no phone, no running water, no inside toilet.
Outhouse.
Yeah, outhouses. Yeah, so it's different as night and day, and you know, for me now, just with dealing with everyday stuff, you know what I'm saying, going to a doctor or going, you know, filling out the paperwork where it used to just be simple. Now you got a pad, and you know, you got 10,000 questions. Just totally,
then that damn QR code thing, making it fit in the square, get on your nerves.
It's crazy.
Almighty Bruce.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
What's
going on? Look at you looking all grown.
Hey. What's up, baby?
He said you look grown, Beans.
Yeah,
What's going on?
That's Hammond. Everything's good,
Yes,
man.
sir. Hey, Russ said, hey.
Hey.
Russell
hey.
Hammond?
Oh, Russell Hammond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he in the hospital.
Is he?
Rehab.
Oh, really?
Hey,
What's
boo.
up, bro?
How are you?
Love you, bro.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
'cause
boo?
folks getting.
Man.
Everybody doing me bad today. You know what?
You know we
It's
love
because
you.
I ain't got no food. That's what it is.
Yeah, Russell Hammond. So he
Hey,
say you
brother.
doing? You all right?
How are you?
Yeah,
All right, how you?
You smell delicious. Sit
Oh, thank you.
on down.
Oh man.
And, you know, they,
Jay Ali
do
downstairs.
chemo. They got like 80% of the kill,
Right,
80%
right,
of the
right.
cells.
Right, right.
Get you a little
Well,
fuzzy.
yeah, well, you see him telling myself look much love, and you know,
Sure will.
definitely got my prayers for sure.
Yes, sir.
Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where y'all get it from.
Yeah, I'm alright. I can't.
So
You got a daddy story?
talking for Pops. Yeah, give a memory for Pops in your life.
Man,
Age and everything, cuz.
sharp as a razor.
You could tell.
Sharp as a razor. Hey, and remember Diane days.
Respect, brother. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's a memory you got from him though, cuz?
Man, just him being him, the realness. That's it. That's all I can say. Never, hey, don't sugarcoat it. It comes straight.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep it real for sure.
You don't try, you do.
You was in the basement too?
Yeah, right. In that basement.
Everybody's in the dungeon for sure. Everybody been in that dungeon for sure.
Yeah, so Bean's on the scene in the building for the introduction. And we got Anonymous Chase in the building, who is my brother. Is also his son too. So it's gonna get fun.
He clean like his daddy. Look
Hey,
at him. Y'all stay fresh. Y'all do stay fresh. I ain't
You
gonna
know,
lie.
food don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, food
So
don't
what's
fall.
up, bro? Where Pops put you at in a memory real quick?
Oh, in memory, man. I can't even say in memory, man. Be honest with you. A lot of people got all type of false idols. You know what I'm saying? False prophets, false preachers. You know what I'm saying? All type of. You know what I'm saying? Individuals that don't move upright. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't pointing no people out or no person, because if that's you, that's you. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But just growing up with somebody, man, that I can honestly say since a kid, like I never looked up to nobody ever. And I mean, I can honestly say that like the closest thing I ever looked up to was Michael Jordan, and that's when I stayed in Chicago, because you know that was the thing. Like everybody wanted to play basketball, so it was like I wanted to be like Mike. I wanted to hoop and all that. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this mark, a passionate ass letter in middle school. This punk ain't write back or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck Mike. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully though. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck Mike. Like like I'm looking at a wonderful, awesome motherfucker every day. My daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just, but as a youngster though, it just made me look at like fuck, I'm idling a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He got all type of fucking demons in his closet, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't got nothing against Mike. I fuck with Mike to an extent, you know, what he did in basketball and shit like that. But being able to grow and learn about, the system, you know what I'm saying, being that I've been in it, you know what I'm saying, Mike was one of the leading investors in private prisons, you know what I'm saying? So it's like damn, you know what I'm saying, I'm understanding everything that my father taught me, man. I can go in and I can sit up here and go on and on about so much knowledge and so many books and so much structure that was embedded in us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course, you know, I had both parents. You know what I'm saying? Right. I had 3 parents, actually. You know what I'm saying? I had my father, I had my mother, and I had Diane. You know what I'm saying? Diane was my second mother. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, and that's what my mama know, and that's just them just facts. You know what I'm saying? You can call it a mistress, or it wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? My daddy stood on business with anything that was connected to him. You know what I'm saying? And when you're young, you don't understand, but when you get older, everything be clear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the baby boy, so it's like I soak shit up in a different type of understanding. You know what I'm saying? You know, early on it was like hold on, but once I understand, it's like hold on. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's just life in general. But as far as with my daddy is like, man, the books, the knowledge, man, like, I mean, I can read off books that we was reading, and you know, I'm glad he heard though, cause like we was like fucking 12, 11, probably 10 reading, you know what I'm saying, The Art of War, Sun Tzu, From Niggas to Guys, Part 1, Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
watching Zeitgeist.
The Book of Zeitgeist. I mean, like I can go on and on about the knowledge that I wasn't ready for then. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everything that I've been through in my life.
Behold the pale horse.
Behold the pale white. You know what I'm saying? For his prison, for just all the decisions I made. You know what I'm saying? Like he prepared me for that with the knowledge though, and that's why when I go in the system and I done been in federal and state prison, and it ain't a smut on my name. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people that I got close with was older individuals. You know what I'm saying? And that's just cause the lineage I come from. You know what I'm saying? So like it ain't no memory, man. Cause like when I wake up and I look in the mirror, I see him. Like I'm a mirror image of my father.
To cut you in, but when y'all come around, I see Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how much y'all represent y'all father. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
'Cause I see. When I look at y'all and y'all come through, it's Bruce. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's the highest compliment.
I mean, you gotta think, man. Think about being. And I'm gonna take you all the way back, and my daddy can tell me in my line. My memory go back to preschool. I was going to preschool by the circle at this church. Ain't that where I was going? And I'm telling you this shit. I remember this shit vividly. I was going to preschool on the circle. That church. If you go into the circle off Riverview to the left, I went to that preschool. I don't even know how old I was. I don't even know what's preschool. How old are you?
Between
3 or 4. I remember that. I remember all of that. I remember getting the cots. I remember the little teddy bird juice and the graham crackers. I remember all of that. I remember the old school Grand Prix. I remember everything. Oh, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like my memories be so vivid and vague. It's like, you know, you don't never try to mimic nobody, but it's just like your genetics.
Yeah,
and I'm him all over, man.
It ain't only it's in you.
Yeah, ain't no question. And I'm him all over with a whole lot of my mama genetics in me. You know what I'm saying? And man, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I can't even like this. Just man to say this my old dude, man, is just I don't even call him my old dude. That's my triple OG right there. Right. And that's what I call him. You know what I'm saying?
See what I put when you said he coming.
Yeah. He sure did. He sure did.
You know what I mean? So like,
thank you. I appreciate
like
that.
a lot of shit in life get flowers and get all type of
conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the title of it.
You know, people get all type of flowers, man. But like, this got to be like one of my biggest, like my biggest memories, just period, just with my father, man. Like for real, I'm talking about from in the backyard, from being. I mean everything. Everything. He was there full throttle. He ain't forced nothing. We grew up with a Bible right here, Quran right there, with nothing forced.
He's repeating it all.
With nothing forced.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying, man? My brother was in the Nation of Islam at 7, 8, 10, something. You know what I'm saying?
The ball or the sword.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
that's a fact.
And like all the brothers who I was able to come across at a young age, Brother Wayne, Thomas, it's a lot of other brothers I can't remember. Brother Shai, I can't remember some of their names, but that was a pivotal point in my life, just because it showed me to be able to see things from different directions and to get my own discernment and understanding of. You know what I'm saying? Because it was things I seen that I was like, hold on, like I don't see that. I don't see things that way, and ain't nobody gonna make me see that way. And I think that's one thing that my father instilled in me. Like, man, you don't beat to nobody else's horn. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense.
Yeah, if it don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what separate me. That's what intimidate people when they're around me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was an ugly nigga growing up, and I knew that. You know what I'm saying? I think my mom and daddy knew that. They kept us fly. You know, on the strength
For
of
real, for real.
on the strength of your uncle.
You just wasn't in style yet. That's all. You just wasn't in style.
Listen, on the strength of your uncle. You know what I'm saying? They kept us in polo,
us in
jabos.
everything.
We had all that back. We had all that before it was even. We been doing that. We been saucy.
Right, that ain't
Like
nothing new.
I mean, you could look at Baby Pit. We all been polo down in jabot. I used to hide jabos because I thought they was girl pants.
Oh,
They had a little
Lord.
pocket on it,
straight
nigga,
pocket.
straight pocket. You know what I'm saying? He like, what them
That
jeans
knife
that I
pocket,
bought,
that
man?
had
We
that
had,
knife
man,
pocket.
we used to pull
You
the
ain't
drawer.
know you was ahead of your time.
We used to pull the
Right.
drawer out the bottom of the drawer and put them up under there, and then put the drawer in there. We ain't wearing them.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? But you just, we wasn't hip. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
they did you, Bruce.
Nah.
Hey, look.
That's
hey,
when you
hey,
find
hey,
out.
Hey, remember we went to Sims? When that Sims pops on Manchester?
Right there, Manchester and Brentwood.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Remember he bought me them gray slacks and the pink and gray shirt, and I'm like, man, I don't think I want to wear this pink.
Yeah.
So
But it was flying
I
out.
had to wear it though. I ended up wearing it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you look. I'm like, oh yeah. I like pink.
Yeah.
From that day on, I've been wearing
See?
colors,
Yeah,
right or wrong,
Ain't
bro.
no question.
I've been.
No question.
That's why I wear something.
Y'all just wasn't in style yet. That's all it is.
Man, the importance, man, when you said that right there, the importance, man, of a father, man, is so influential and so serious. And cause I be looking at these cats right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't knock them, but it's just certain shit that I see, and I'm like, man, my old dude, man, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
Like these bags, when I wore a bag, it's because it had the thing in there. It wasn't nothing else. It ain't nothing else in that bag. Some gloves in that thing, and that was just depending on where I was at, where I could be easy. But other than that, man, I ain't put no. If I ain't sending no, if I'm not a messenger, I'm not wearing no messenger bag.
I was going to ask that too, because I'm certain that you all are raising your sons the way you were raised. I'm absolutely certain of that because I met your son. He's a great kid. For you, with these new parents, and I call them new parents because they want to be friends and that. What advice do you give to men, black men, especially as they're raising other black men? What can you tell them that'll make them kind of turn and be like, yeah, I need to really do this thing?
Well, I don't know. I guess the one thing that I would say is, they got to be your son. They can't be your friend.
Dirty.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest problem that a lot of young men have, especially unfortunately with a situation with females, and it's just unfortunate in the black community. Young men tend, for whatever reason, think that it's great to have 2 or 3 baby mamas or whatever, and they tend not to. You can't spend the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't spend the time, and you caught up with the child support, then you can't get a job, now you can't provide for the child. It's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle. But I think the main thing is, you got to spend time with your kids, especially these young men. Females as well, but I think men especially, because they're gonna in a lot of ways set the tone for how females get treated, or even know how they should be treated. So I think that's probably one of the biggest things.
That's so awesome. I'm so happy to know you, sir. I'm listening to you.
All the time, I see you. I see you cooking.
Oh yeah.
I see you cooking.
So what I would like to ask you, Mr. Bruce, like, is it any way to recover from the damage that's already been done, as opposed to where we are now in the state of what brothers and sisters, as far as our NI, is there any way to fix it? Because it took a generation to break it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there's no quick.
it took a few generations, really. I think after the civil rights movement, that's when things started to deteriorate. That's when we went from brother and sister to bitches and all. You know what I'm saying? And it just declined. Then social media and kids not really being raised. You know what I'm saying? They see more videos than they actually see parents. Then we got the whole just trying to live situation. Single parent, 2 or 3 kids. It's almost impossible to make it on one job. So therefore, the kids are left at home. The internet is raising them. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. So I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't know. Nothing short of going back to what's real simple, which is almost impossible just because of the media. I think that's probably our biggest.
That's the biggest.
That's the biggest hurdle that we'd have to cross. And how do you do that? I don't know, because young kids today, at a year old, 2 years old, the phone.
They know how to work it better than us.
Yeah.
So we lost it. We lost the generation. Like your work ethic. Like, man, how many people I can name it on one hand. How many people I know worked on their job for 50 years, man?
Yeah.
Like, I know. I watched it. I watched it.
Oh, yeah.
I seen you on some. I've been on some of them routes with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
50 years.
Yeah, it's a new day now, and
you watched the change, did you, Mr. Bruce?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost unheard of to work a job 50 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
5 years.
Right, even for quote unquote bus drivers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, very few of them will last 50 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Because remember when it was a bad thing to have had all these many jobs on a resume?
Right.
They wouldn't hire you because they wanted longevity. And now it's a great thing that you've done all these things because you've expanded your skill set, whatever.
I mean, now they don't want longevity.
No, they don't.
I'm going to share a real quick story. A young lady used to ride with me, worked at McDonnell Douglas, right? Decent job. Guess she had been there like 15 years or whatever, and you would think she would be secure. And this is McDonnell Douglas. Long story short, I would see her from time to, not every day, but because I work different things every day, but I would run into her from time to time. We chit-chatted. And when I saw her last, she said she was getting laid off. They was eliminating her job. Wow, so you hate to hear that. Saw her a couple of times. She said she was putting in applications here and there and so forth and so on. So I ran into her, and she was going on a job interview at McDonald's. Not McDonald's,
Not Douglas.
McDonnell Douglas. And she went on the interview, and I just happened to see her when she was leaving. Same job they cut.
They hired her back for it.
They're gonna hire her back.
No, they put it back out there.
She put it back out there as a temp. No.
Same job, but they
cut her.
They
Right.
cut her pay. They cut her pay
That was
benefits and
purposeful.
put
Right.
it
That
put
was
it with a
purposeful.
temp job where they can have somebody come do that same
A
job.
lot cheaper.
A lot
A
cheaper.
lot cheaper.
Right.
It's
And
just
they'll
like the
temp it
federal.
out.
It's just like the system.
Yeah, they'll temp it out for 6 months, a year, or whatever. A person will grind to try to get in.
Think they finna get in
Right.
permanently.
Okay, they might get in permanently, and they might
At
be
half
there
the-
5,
half the
6,
price.
7, 8 years. But as a salary raise,
They gonna
at
fire
some
'em.
point, it's cheaper to bring in a new
Yeah.
Attempt.
a
Yeah.
temp.
Get a
right.
get another fresh mother that think they
Right,
got a
right.
chance.
Exactly. So I mean, it's vicious.
That was a game they was playing with them temp
Pops.
services.
That's the work word, though.
Can I
Yeah.
intervene real quick, right?
That's deep.
I want to intervene because that's why I love this, man. Where you come from, right? It just bring up, right? So I was having a conversation with me and Ty, the brother that I matter of fact, I got to get y'all. I got to bring my computer next time so you got to pull all them files off from the anniversary. I got all that footage, right? So, like, we was just riding, we vibing, we listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Today, right? And my old dude always asked, like, what's going on with the music? And since bro passed, I ain't so much been super, you know what I'm saying, motivated like that. But before that, right, I sit back and I'll be looking, right, at all the good talent, the good music, right? And I say, these thoughts that I had prior to talking to Ty, right? He pulled these thoughts out and he pulled, like he said words my brother say verbatim, the same thing my brother been saying as far as the music, right? But I always say that this music, I ain't chasing none with this music. And that's the truth. I ain't chasing no money with this. I ain't made $1 off nothing. You heard me? I ain't made it. I probably made some money. I just ain't looked at my little. I ain't looked at my distro kid. I ain't looked at. But me and him riding, right, and we riding, and he was just talking about like all the accomplishments and accolades he done made and did, right? And he said, and I thought about this. This is the crazy thing, right? He said, I'm sitting up here and like, people be like trying to capitalize off my talent because they want to get paid. But they don't know that I'm not motivated by things. I'm not motivated by money. It's a passion, right?
That's it.
Right. So listen, right. So when he said that, he said one day I sat back and I thought about it, right. I went up the chain, right. Who at the top of the music chain? Like who is the so-called the great, right? So I mean, you arguably you can't say nobody but Hov, right? I mean, Hov, like I mean, he done everything you could think of in the music. So like, all right, so once you pass that, then what? Like, who above him? Mm-hmm. It's the people that's doing that, right? So like, so when you look at that, you like,
who are you trying to impress too?
it ain't even that why I want to be Hov. I don't care about the things that they. Right. All I want to do is get my story out. I don't care what come from it.
But
because this really more therapy for me.
That's what makes that's how people get. That's how all these people got jammed up chasing the money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't give me $2 million to bow down and do this and do that. Right. And I got to look myself in the mirror
every day.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the best way to look at it. Cause you putting out talent and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll come, all that shit will come.
It will come.
But I think the light bulb was. This was the big light bulb though. This was the light bulb moment though, right? I met bro when y'all seen me come here. I met him like a day before that.
I would have thought you know that.
No. Listen to me though. Hear me out though. I met him maybe a day before that, maybe 2 days. Mm-hmm. We was on a 4-day binge, recording, video shoots, right? But this is what's crazy though, right? If he knew all of what dude know, we'd probably been and got into some physical fights because he'd be on me so hit like, nah, bro, this is what we on. I don't want to do. That's what we on, right? Everything, I swear to God, like he just got placed in my life, bro, and it's just like, it's just meant to be. Mm-hmm. Musically, I'm going in a new direction, like, but I say all that to say, right, when you meet somebody else on your journey that see your journey like you do, like I ain't caught up on things, bro.
God put people in places. But break it down just like that.
But you know why I ain't caught up on things?
Cause of your daddy.
Listen, man, we had things like jewelry. Like when we was young, he'd let us wear his jewelry, all that. Yep. All the stuff that make you feel like I was 15 years old. 15 years old, pulling up at Saints in a 92 Maxima, 93 Maxima with the 3-star Momos on that tinted window with the beats in that thing. Oh, hey, look, all cause listen,
that was my favorite
listen,
ride,
hey, shout out to you, Rilo. I love you though. But you created a day where my old dude created a trust for me that probably created more trust on throughout this time. Cause for him let me drive like really going out and kicking it. Yeah, come on, man.
It was a stick shift.
Listen, it's a stick shift. I learned to drive a stick. I was what, 11, 12?
That's what you said.
11, 12. Yeah. Like, but listen, though, right? I'm the baby boy, right? So, you know, I'm booking on any word that an older brother telling me, right? So, Rilo, like, I'm gonna come get you, bro. Yeah, I'm finna, you know what I mean? So, you know, this Saints, you know what Saints is, man. An animal. I'm budging at this age. Like I'm getting my weight. Like I'm a teenager at this time, right? I'm feeling myself a little bit. Pops just hit me with the Hawaiian Silky. I'm talking about. You remember that? Am I lying, Pops? Am I lying? Come on, Toddy had just hit me up. Look, Toddy had just hit me up. Man, I came to the crib. Pops hit me with the Hawaiian Silky. He had the big curls in my shit. You heard me? Hey, I'm talking about. I'm busting. I remember what I had on. That's how vivid this is. I had a turquoise green Tommy Hilfiger, turquoise green and white with the gray collar on this mug, right? The Levi joints with the gray Air Max had the same green in her. Pops had me right.
Somebody calling in on the show.
Look, I'm sitting in here right now, right? I'm rocking. Hey, look, cuz I'm sitting here rocking in the living room waiting on Rilo to pick me up. He don't never come. Pops wake up out of sleep, go use the bathroom. He look in her. Man, what you doing? I thought you was going to Saints. I'm like, man, Terrell ain't came and got me yet. You know, I'm in this mug, mad. Really, I'm crying in that mug for real. I really want to just whoop him when I see him because I'm mad. I'm fly as hell from head to toe. Now, man, I watch my daddy car every weekend. The car already washed. Am I lying? I watch the car every weekend. I watch the car, get the gas for the gas tank, and I'm cutting grass. This is my hustle. This is what I do. Man, I swear to you, bro. I'm in that mud. Man, I'm sitting in that chair rocking. He come back in like, man, he ain't came. I'm like, nah, man. So I'm sitting there. He probably waited about a good 10, 20 minutes. He called me in there, I come there. He like, man, you ain't came? I'm like, nah. He like, man, look, man, I'm gonna let you drive the car, man. Be careful. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. Boy, I'm talking about, I'm excited. I ain't saying that.
Driver's license, sir.
I had a permit. I'm excited though, right? Man, as soon as I walk in that room, man, I run straight to my room. I take my shoes off, take my clothes. I go shine the rims up. I already cleaned the car. I'm shining the rims up. I re-wet the tires. I'm talking about freshen back up. I'm like, and you know what he said? He said, you better not let nobody get in that car neither. I say, nobody getting hurt. Look, when I pull up, now mind you, I'm late as hell. So when I pull up the Saints, I got the windows down, sunroof open. I'm banging Pac in that. I'm banging Pac. That's all Pop's had. And Pop, Biggie, A-Ball and MJG. Scarface. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in the CD changer, right? And I pull up and I'm riding slow. I hit that mug. I put that mug in like 2. I'm just riding slow. I ain't even hitting the gas. I'm just letting that mug idle. I'm riding through, banging, boom. Riding, what's up, bro? I'm like, man, I'm looking at him like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? All the bros, they check, you know, I'm 15. They looking like this nigga pulling up like that. Man, I parked that. Listen, man, I parked that thing, man. I'm talking about I had the night of my life.
That was the greatest day of your life.
Man, the night of my life. And I ain't let not a soul get in the car. Nah, ain't nobody ride with me now, bro. Y'all roll everybody, y'all ride back together. Man, I hop back in that thing, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, but that was one of them things where you like, that trust get built. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that same thing with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like the trust got to get built. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't, it's like it's not no favoritism. It's just that I know that certain things I can trust you with and certain things I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just
learn, yo.
Your dad
You know, man.
give you your first piece of responsibility to see
man,
what you do.
man, listen, man. It's so many lessons we done learn, man. It's so many stories we can get into. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, so it's like Hook was like Boys in the Hood. Like old dude was really like, I don't even know where. We haven't even been in California at that time. So it's like, I don't even know who put the flyer in the crib. You know what I'm saying? That picture, that justification for higher education that was we had that in our living room. That same picture in our living room. My old dude, the meditation balls, I ain't making this up. He right there.
he just had Chinese.
He right there.
Dragon. One had a dragon, one had a tiger on it.
Listen, sitting in that chair in the front row, smoking a cigarette, lighting that. You say you did what? What happened today? Oh, okay.
Smoke the pipe then.
Look at my tobacco. Get the pipe, pack that. You already know it's over with. He get it. Yeah, you say what now? What happened?
I'll be
like,
quiet
damn,
as mother.
You feel like you on the death chair. You heard me? Straight up. But that's them principles. That's them discipline. That like.
And you know what they'll tell you though.
Accountability.
What they'll tell you sometimes they'll be like, okay, now I done heard your Mac. Now what really happened?
You know what I mean?
Mac, you didn't just Mac.
Man.
Hey, man,
So awesome.
we're gonna wrap this segment up. We got another interview after this.
Man, this dope right here.
Oh no,
yeah,
this has
man,
been
this
so
is good,
awesome.
Yeah.
And it's
Triple
so rare
on
these
real
days.
lows.
I
Hey,
know
thanks
it,
for coming
it's
on
so
here
rare.
with us, Mr. Bruce.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Hopefully,
Word up,
you
dynamite
pass the
soul.
word, keep it going. You know, touch somebody's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. I noticed
Each
your
one, teach
ring.
one.
My husband has that ring. Did you get that from Lee?
No, actually, I had it made.
Customized.
Yeah, I had his custom made. I didn't get the diamonds in it, but I got this
The
one.
Ginyambi?
The Ginyambi. And his had with the
We got
two
Santa
alligators,
Coco,
and we
got
got
the
that one right
Yeah,
there.
two
Yeah,
alligators.
that was his wedding ring. I had it
Really?
inscribed. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
his finger's a little fat now. I'm gonna have to get it
Okay.
resized.
I
That is
feel honored,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it custom made too.
Yeah.
Sultan Mohammed took me to go get it.
That's funny.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
They wedding.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's
thank
so
you.
awesome
I
to be
appreciate
around
it.
real men. You know what I'm saying? You feel I feel safe and protected right now.
Word up.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
No,
not
you
gonna
are.
lie.
You are.
If anything pop up, I ain't got no issues.
I'm gonna lead that with this, right? And anybody seeing this know this, and this is what it is. Any woman that ever came in my circumference, every one of them always said that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this, right? We was raised by a warrior, for real, in real life. You know what I'm saying? In every aspect of the way. I'm talking about from being young, taking kung fu, karate class. Like, old dude didn't play, like, he made sure we got in the mud. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He made sure we got in the mud. He made sure we got our ass whooped. He made sure that we got out there in the trenches and learned what it was to be a man.
He
And
made
that's
sure y'all became men.
yeah, and that's the problem we having right now, man.
That is absolutely the
women
problem.
and men not allowing their child, especially their boys, to be men.
To be men.
You can't raise no sheep and think you're gonna get a wolf. You gotta raise a wolf and teach them to learn how to think like a sheep when it's time to be that. Yeah.
That was
Word
everything.
up.
Good job.
I need some of them books. I'm gonna give them to my son.
Man,
Mr. Bruce.
Sun Tzu, the Art
Mr.
of
Bruce,
War.
what's one thing you can leave us with, leave our viewers with, man? I know you got a million of them, but
Well,
leave with
I don't
something.
know. I guess the one thing that I would say that I always taught my sons coming up, and unfortunately, music today and then the rap culture, it's all about being a soldier. It's all about I'm a soldier. I'm gonna be a soldier. But just keeping in mind that soldiers do what they told.
Ooh, Lord.
Right? It's right face, left face, forward. You know,
About face.
warriors do what's necessary. So don't allow society to teach you to be a soldier. Be a warrior.
Right.
Make your own decisions. And
You got it.
don't do what. Make your own decisions. Don't allow anybody to tell you how to live your life, whether go forward or backward or left turn, right turn. Do what's necessary.
That's a word, sir.
Not
That's
what's
a word.
available. That's the responsibility. That's where the responsibility comes. By any means necessary, not by any means available. There's plenty of things you could do, but is it really necessary for the outcome you want? So that's the word I leave. All right.
Can I
That
quote
was
you on
deep,
that?
sir.
Can I
That
quote
is
you on that? I'm gonna put that on
By
that's
any
my
means
status for
necessary,
today.
not any means available. That's why I named my trucking company BAM Trucking. It's active right now. By any means necessary. That come from him. Not any means available.
Okay.
All right. We all. All right.
This is the best day ever.
Yes,
It's my favorite day, y'all. I'm so serious.
Yeah, I like the joy. It was nice.
bro.
You coming back?
Hey, you got some money in your cash, bro? What up, Lee? What's up, man? You got some money in your cash? What's up, Sam?
That's my boy. Hey, I'm on the
Soldiers do what they are told. A warrior does what's necessary. Got it.
About face, turn.
man.